super rich, diversifying. In fact, Warren Buffett was so smart, along with his buddy Bill Gates. Warren taught Bill how to diversifying out of Microsoft. If he wouldn't have done that, he would be the richest guy in the world. Now that's interesting, isn't it?
That is interesting.
Okay. He literally taught.
Summit. Thanks for coming, man.
Yeah, good to be here.
What are you looking to get out of this event?
Just meet an awesome human being like you. If I can meet one awesome human being a year, it's awesome.
Let's go. Bitcoin
It's a big deal.
Bitcoin just hit an all-time high yesterday.
Speaking of all-time friends, great friends to meet or Bitcoin. Bitcoin's a very interesting industry. I think that people are waking up to.
You've been in it for a while, right?
I've been studying it since 16. Did not have the courage to go into it in 16. So don't want anybody to think that I bought $700, $800 Bitcoin. I wished it would have been pitched to me differently. Had it been pitched to me correctly, I would have most certainly gone in. But I was involved in a really large business, so I had my attention on something else.
Right.
In 2018, I started buying some. And in 2020, it's funny, I have to make an investment in a space, whether that's a girlfriend or a business or an investment opportunity. I have to put some money on the table to get interested. It's just, I like having a little stake. Like I show up here, I do a podcast with you, right? I make the commitment first. And so I bought a little Bitcoin, and the more I studied it, the more I started looking at all the plumbing from my energy background and my payments background, and realized that we are moving into what I call the digitization of Earth, planet Earth. The entire planet is going to be digitized. There will be a day where I am no longer allowed on the highways driving my little analog, because I'll become the variable, right? There just becomes, I'm not going to go back and listen to vinyl records and only be able to carry 12 songs with me in a big briefcase. So information's being compressed. We're moving through a technological revolution, very similar, I think, to discovering fire. And then we discovered wood, and then we discovered coal, and then we discovered natural gas, and then we discovered nuclear. And we're just making this really heavy-duty technological progression where money that moves really slowly and never settles is going to be like a stone wheel driving down the Tampa highway, right? The wheel definitely does turn. It does turn. It works, but it's going to crush quite a few nice vehicles in the space. And they're EVs. They're doing their job, right? So this is just about a revolution of change. And to not see this, many, many people will be left behind in this opportunity. And many people, guys like me, are having another opportunity to make life-changing, extremely powerful and monetary pivot, like a change that's really substantial.
Right.
Like life farming, legacy changing, most certainly gonna alter the trajectory of the Cardone name.
Right.
My brother's plowing into this thing now so heavy.
Yeah.
And every smart businessman will plow into Bitcoin very heavily once they understand what Bitcoin really is.
Do you have faith in the dollar at all? The US dollar?
Relative to what?
Other currencies, I guess.
To the Chinese yuan, sure. To the euro, which is like a complete trap. The euro, the dollar is going to survive. I do not think Bitcoin is not going to harm anything that's strong. Bitcoin doesn't attack strong players. If Bitcoin is not a threat to anything other than those in the middle who are extracting value for doing nothing. And many times you're extracting value because the system is broken. Like literally the plumbing problems of moving money very, very rapidly is the problem. They're making fees that way. Bitcoin is like mercury. It's going to seek out in just like AI is. I think AI, people thought, AI is going to replace the burger flipper.
Right.
My next surgery is going to be done by a robot, folks.
All right, guys, Sean Kelly here, host of the Digital Social Hour podcast. Just filmed 33 amazing episodes at Student Action Summit. Shout out to Code Health, sponsor of these episodes, but also I took them before filming each day. Felt amazing. Just filmed 20 episodes straight, and I'm not even tired, honestly. So Code Health, amazing products. I also take these at home, especially when I traveled. I used to get sick every time I flew, and I started taking that. First time, I haven't had a runny nose, knock on wood. One standout element, it's so easy. You got the travel pack here, but you could just take this, fit it in your pocket if you need to. Also, all natural, like only saline solution in there. So you don't got to worry about any crazy side effects or anything. Yeah, Code's unique. With supplements, there's a lot of who knows what's in those ingredients. Code Health, I haven't seen much like this, where it's just based off the codes that are in the saline solution. So I would say they're very unique. It's going to be the future of health and medicine. Code Health has been awesome.
Feel the drop and go code yourself.
Jeez.
I don't want human error risk. I want the robot to do the surgery. See, that's it. I don't want any human error. I can invest in Bitcoin now. I have no 401k exposure. I have no SEC exposure. I have no letters that can come to me about, your CEO just got shot. Oh, he died in an airplane. He's had an affair. He was at the Epstein Island. Whatever. I have none of that with Bitcoin, right? And Bitcoin is literally just looking for avenues in the marketplaces where there is either an arbitrage. An arbitrage is, hey, let me exploit this big gap that's just sitting there. Right. And or it's going to exploit the gaps that are just grossly inefficient, like 20 and 30% credit card processing for digital assets. That's crazy, right? People are literally merchants are paying 15 to 20% fully loaded, chargeback management fees, refunds. All of those fees are starting to cost the merchant. The merchant now is no longer very competitive. Why? Because Amazon can take all these losses. They don't care. Visa, MasterCard do not treat Amazon the same way they treat your merchant process. You make a few mistakes on your merchant processing, your banking is shut down, done, history. If you try to go get multiple banks, they then claim that you're filing multiple bank charters and doing odd things, and you have LLCs. But in fact, all of these people are doing workarounds to work around all the rules that were built in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, never anticipating an anonymous marketplace where people are buying and selling between each other, services and products, and they have the zip codes are 1,000 miles away from each other. There's distributors in between vendors. So it's this is what happens when you open the pipes to the whole world and people begin doing commerce between each other.
Right.
We most certainly need a neutral currency. Think of Bitcoin in Switzerland. Switzerland did pretty well for a long, long time. If you think we're digitizing, there is only one neutral. So if money is going to be moved between poly markets, now that we're not globalizing, then where are they going to trade yuan to euros to dollars? But there is no neutral. All these people are going to be playing games with their currency, right? We know that because you can't. I would play games with my currency also if I was in control of it.
Right.
It's natural, right? If you could manage your time and go, hey, I'm going to steal time from that guy over there and grab it for myself, you most certainly would do it.
Yeah.
Right? If you're late for an important meeting, I'm going to grab an hour. I'll give it back to him later. You start manipulating things. That cannot happen with Bitcoin, which is really fascinating.
Yeah, because actual currencies are manipulated. Like that's been proven. Right?
Always. Because they can be, right? They can be. And if they can be, they will be.
Yeah.
Because it's the easiest thing. It's very much like heroin. Okay? I mean, you're not going to leave a heroin addict with a bunch of heroin in the bedroom and then go, hey, I'm going to trust that you're not going to use this. He probably won't use it in the first hour. But when the pain gets big enough and bad enough, it's only the heroin that's going to stop the pain.
Right.
The currency is, hey, let me flood this market with enough juice that everybody gets calm. And that's going to be $1,000 a month or $1,000 a quarter. Here's your S&P program. Everybody that has a baby, we're going to give you $1,000 worth of S&P. What they should have done during COVID, PPP loans, $1,200 each, $1,200 in Bitcoin, don't sell it. That $1,200 in Bitcoin was priced at around
The Tri-Light from Therasage is no joke. Medical grade red and near infrared light with 3 frequencies per light, deep healing, real results, and totally portable. It's legit. Photo biomodulation tech in a flexible on-body panel. This is the Tri-Light from Therasage and it's next level red light therapy. It's got 118 high-powered polychromatic lights, each delivering 3 healing frequencies, red and near infrared from 580 to 980 nanometers. Optimal penetration, enhanced energy, skin rejuvenation, pain relief, better performance, quicker recovery, and so much more. Therasage has been leading the game for over 25 years, and this panel is FDA listed and USB powered. Ultra soft and flexible and ultra portable. On-body red light therapy I use daily and I take it everywhere I travel. This is the Thera O3 ozone module from Therasage. It's a portable ozone and negative ion therapy in one. It boosts oxygen, clears and sanitizes the air, and even helps your mood. It's a total game changer at home or on the go. This little device is the Thera O3 ozone module by Therasage, and it's one of my favorite wellness tools. In the sauna, it boosts ozone absorption through your skin up to 10 times, oxygenating your blood and supporting deep detox. Outside the sauna, it purifies the air, killing germs, bacteria, viruses, and mold, and it improves mood and sleep with negative ion therapy. It's compact, rechargeable, and perfect for travel, planes, offices, hotel rooms, you name it. It's like carrying clean energy wherever you go. This is a Thera H2 Go from Therasage, the only bottle with molecular hydrogen structured water and red light in one. It hydrates, energizes, and detoxes water upgraded. The Thera H2 Go from Therasage isn't just a water bottle, it's next level hydration. It infuses your water with molecular hydrogen, one of the most powerful antioxidants out there. That means less oxidative stress, more energy, and faster recovery. But here's what makes it stand out. It's the only bottle that also structures your water and adds red light to supercharge it. It's sleek, portable, and honestly, I don't go anywhere without it.
$7,000 to $8,000. Okay, that today would be worth $6,000 or $7,000 and growing from the $1,200. And it would have taught people how to save and invest. We do not. This country does nothing to teach people how to invest their money. Nothing. They don't teach you that the escalator does this. As you get older, the escalator of inflation does this to you, and you're getting older, so it's getting more and more difficult. You have less and less energy, right? And if it keeps doing this, companies cannot grow 10% a year, every year. Sooner or later, you fall over because you can't make that number.
Right.
And Bitcoin is allowing me to almost defy gravity. It's because I'm not having a race in every race. I'm not having to get in every race. You young guys, you're like, okay, where's the next lane I can get in, man? You're running in this lane, but you're also looking for another lane to really, what's the word for it? Leapfrog.
We want that quick money, yeah.
Yeah, you want to leapfrog, which is smart, but you can leap from one problem to another problem to another problem and never make any progress.
Yeah, that mindset of the younger guys, they want instant gratification, fast money. I don't know if that works.
It works for very few. Just find 3 people who've made enormous amounts of wealth and retained it in a very short period of time.
That's the key word, retain it.
To retain it. Let's go to Vegas. Let's go to Tampa. I can make a lot of money in an hour. Can I keep it? Can I walk out the door with it? Okay, having paper profits, like I'm up 400% this year on my Bitcoin.
Damn.
It is paper. I haven't liquidated this. It's just a piece of paper right now. It's not real. Okay, my cost base is real. And my continued decision to buy Bitcoin every month is real, irrespective of the price. This is proven to be for 4 years. In fact, this is proven to be for 16 years, a brilliant strategy.
Do you have an exit price in mind?
I don't have an exit price in mind. I have a duration term. Okay, I think in terms. And there is no, if you go into an investment portfolio with my brother, for instance, on apartments, I know you've interviewed him before, you will sign a document that says you're in this deal for 10 years and he has the ability to extend it for 10. I built 5 or 6 different businesses. Every one of them have taken me no less than 7 years. And one of them's going on 16 now. I still haven't been able to get completely out of the deal. So owning, building companies, which every one of you guys want to do. Everyone.
I hope you guys are enjoying the show. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps the show a lot with the algorithm. Thank you.
Your buddies. I want to be the CEO. I want to be the chairman of the board. I want to own my own business. That's cool, but understand you will be broke for 7 or 8 years, completely broke. You will be grossly underpaid relative to what you could probably get a job for me for.
Right.
And then if you're 0.1% of the successful people that build businesses, which are less than NBA basketball players, you would be more likely to become a football player, dude, with your little skinny tall frame than becoming a 1 in 100 entrepreneur that makes $50 million. So the odds are really, really low. I now look at and why are the odds low? Because human error is so high.
Right.
Okay. You're how old?
28.
You're 28. At 32, you'll meet a girl. Your agendas will change. Her agenda changes. Maybe you get sick. Maybe you make a lot of money and you're like, bro, this is enough for me. And you and I partner, and we partnered for 10 years. I partnered to do $1 billion. You're like, yeah, I'm good with 100 million, man. And then you're out. Okay. Well, now I have a problem because I involve myself with another human being. Whereas Bitcoin, I don't have a HR department. I don't know how many you guys love that HR department. Okay. I don't have any salesmen that want continued expansion of bonuses. They got to tell me how great they are. I have hardly a secretary. I don't have any legal documents. No one sends me an NDA to sign. No one sends me this big form. I don't have to hire a lawyer. Every time I look at a deal, I got to hire a lawyer. And I have an asset I can invest in. I own real estate. I own private equity. I own energy. And I look at Bitcoin and I have no exposure to this whatsoever. This is a unique opportunity. I have no exposure. I must look at this. And my life has been looking at new things. I love looking at new things. It keeps me very young. I've been in 4 or 5 industries. I'm an example for you young guys. You do not need to get stuck in an industry. Okay, I have expertise in crypto. In 4 years, I have shown, one thing I am really good at is action. The Cardones are good at action. I met a guy that was very, very deep in the crypto space 3 or 4 years ago. He said, what are you going to do here? And I said, I will in 2 years know every swing and dick in the crypto world. And I know everybody. It's a cool industry and there are jobs here. This is not just about Bitcoin. I know guys your age being offered jobs at Bitcoin strategic corporate reserve companies, $200 a year.
Wow.
Okay. And they were doing podcasts and they started studying all the funds and Bitcoin. They know enough to communicate and articulate this subject matter. And they now are having, Natalie Burnell just got a role at Similar.
Wow.
Joe Burnett, awesome young man, right? Does the podcast, puts the orange tie on. He's got a role at a company. And we're going to see, I've been saying for 3 years, this is a industry. There will be millions of people employed here. And we do not care if you have a resume. We don't care if you have a college education. In fact, I would prefer you not to have one. And
you're not brainwashed, right?
All we need is that you had good parents. They taught you some good ethics and responsibility. You know how to show up early and you know how to stay late and you know how to ask questions and learn with a big old smile on your face. Unbelievable opportunity.
Yeah.
You're looking at a guy who, had I not ended up at the right platform and then been willing to leave and go to the right platform for Gary's personality, I would literally have been nothing. But I found the right platform and it allowed me to be like, I found what I'm really good at. And most people just don't you spend more time looking for a girlfriend than you do looking for yourself.
Facts.
Once you look for yourself, man, okay, I really wished I would have listened to people. Like I got married when I was, I think your age. I should not have gotten married. I got socially pressured into getting married. People were going, hey man, are you gay? I'm like, I'm not gay, dude. I just, I don't let social pressure mess you around, man. Listen to people you respect, okay? And that you can take home to your parents.
Right.
Like you can't just be, oh, wow, that criminal. Okay, that guy. people bitch about CZ at Binance.
Yeah.
I don't know one human being that's gotten rugged by Binance. He looks like a very legit guy. Worked his ass off. There are a lot of very impressive personalities in this industry. And the key for you guys is if you try to get into the energy business, one, you don't have enough money. Two, it'll take you 3 or 4 years to get real meetings. In the payments industry, I was spending $12 million a year with one of the card payment companies.
Jeez.
I couldn't get a meeting with the CEO if I paid them.
Wow.
In this industry, call Mike Novogratz up. Hey, Mike, or email, Mike, I'm coming to New York, would like to see you. No problem, Gary, come on in, we'll have dinner. He doesn't even know me. I've never been told no in this industry.
Wow.
You give me an open door, knock, knock. What do you do? How can I help you? Oh, there's a gap. I can help you with this gap, sir. My God, man. Like, why wouldn't you want to plow yourself right into this space? And this is coming from a guy that's like, I've been in the largest industries in the world. And this will not be true in 3 years. You will not be able to call the CEO of NIDIG, like to have a meeting. Now I have a bit of a reputation. I haven't blown my reputation,
right.
But it's not easy to get these meetings. And when you can, there will be a day when this door is not open to everybody. There's just zero blocks because this industry wants to learn from other people. This is a very progressive ideas industry. Hey, the enemy is out there everywhere. It's literally inefficiency.
How many banks shut you down when you got in the crypto space?
No bank shut me down.
Really?
I've had more problems in the legacy banking. So one of the businesses I built was Chargebacks 911 is a fraud solution for merchants online. And 600 million chargeback disputes a year.
Jeez.
600 million. Okay, that's a fraudulent, massive problem. And the funny thing is, if Visa and MasterCard really wanted to solve it, if the FTC wanted to solve this, they could literally make 4 phone calls. I've told them exactly who to call, and it would go away. Half of it would go away.
That's nuts. So out of 600 million, what percentage of those are actually fraud, you think?
Less than half.
Okay, that's still a good amount, though. That's a lot.
Way less than half. Most of it's plumbing problems.
Plumbing problems.
Yeah, or cyber theft by consumer.
Okay.
Consumers buying something, buy some shoes, wears them out on Saturday night, and then Sunday calls in for the refund.
Because on Amex, you win every chargeback.
Amex, because they're closed loop, they have both sides of the chargeback.
Yeah.
It's a very much more difficult to file a chargeback, an illicit chargeback on American Express. The funny thing about chargebacks is the payments world is a very large world. It's the entire planet.
Yeah.
The chargeback problem is only apparent and consistent and persistent and growing under Visa and MasterCard logos.
Really?
It is only in that ecosphere where you have this problem. Ant Financial cannot even come into the United States because they have no mechanism for the chargeback protection. And the chargeback protection itself is a way to keep the monopoly or the duopoly in place. And it's going to be destroyed by crypto.
Damn.
They're making so much. They're making $8 to $12 billion a year from this problem.
Holy crap.
Collectively, 20 and 30% of their total margins are made from value-added services. It has nothing to do with credit card process.
No,
It's literally fees from the plumbing. And all of that's going to move. These fees are getting so high now. A guy, an adult guy, a dating guy, a gaming guy, a gambler is paying 20% of his ticket.
That's insane.
Okay. So $100 ticket. Wow. You're paying $20. Google right now, if you do a release on this thing and you do Google and somebody sends you $200 because it was a good interview, they're going to take 33%.
Jeez.
Now that, if you guys all in political, all you guys are you Republicans, hey, maybe we need to tell Google, you're a utility, dude. You cannot charge 33 cents on the dollar every time somebody gets a tip. I mean, that's heinous. If Exxon did that, what would we be doing? Rioting in the street?
Yeah. Rioting
in the street, man. What if Visa added a 0 to their rates? They're right now, they're at 3.5 and we're bitching. 30%. Okay. Like I've stopped. I ask no one to send me money. Do not send me fiat through Google. I don't want them to prosper more from that. This is a utility now. It should be a highway, man. It should be like, oh, they get 2 cents for it. 2 cents for whatever the freaking tip is. It's just $33.
I've probably lost millions on fees now that I think about it.
Oh, for sure.
Because I take card payments and it's 3.5% plus the chargebacks and everything.
Yeah, for sure.
It's nuts. I just got my Gemini credit card. Crypto companies are launching credit cards now.
That's right.
4% cashback in crypto.
Load them up.
Pretty good, right?
Yeah. Now, so where are you in your Bitcoin journey?
So I have 5 Bitcoin. I have a lot of Ethereum, a lot of Solana. Yeah, crypto's changed
buddy.
my life. I became a millionaire off crypto.
Well done, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Crypto's changed my life.
dude. You guys need to listen to this guy, okay?
Yeah.
Have you sold? What mistakes have you made with Bitcoin?
Selling, yeah. That's my big, if I didn't sell, I mean, we could all say this, but I needed some liquid at the time to buy the house. But yeah, sold pretty.
Buying the house was a mistake.
It was. But
It's good that you can have that. It's a bad investment.
8% interest.
Yeah.
On a $2 million house. It's a lot of money.
Yeah. Well, the real interest is when'd you buy it?
Last year.
Yeah. Well, the real interest is the 40% that you left behind on Bitcoin.
Exactly. Yeah.
So it's 48%, and the 8% is just going to keep doing that
every month.
And so is the Bitcoin. So you're going to get Roger to death. You're going to be at 8, and then you're going to be at probably, I think Bitcoin goes up. I mean, if I came to you and said, hey, look, I'll do 20 years with you, I'll guarantee you a 12% interest rate. Would you do that?
Yeah, 12%.
You get rich.
Yeah.
Okay? Every 2.5 years, your money would double at 12. Bitcoin will do 23+%
a year
for the next 10 to 15 years.
You're that confident?
Dude, 86% of my net worth is in Bitcoin.
Damn.
Okay. And I actually own, I would go to Grant tomorrow. I've got, I don't know, I'm in 3 or 4 or 5 funds with Grant.
Yeah.
I would take a discount.
You would get out and put in Bitcoin?
Yeah. And I mean, listen, he's paid me. I get paid every month, 40 or 50, 60 grand a month. Been a great, it's a zero hassle, no problems. But with that investment, I can't just call him up and go, hey, I want out, man.
It's not liquid.
It's in a fund.
Yeah.
Can't. With Bitcoin, that'd be a 2-minute walkway.
Plus, you could take a loan out against
I wouldn't even have to sell my Bitcoin. I could just call Binance or Coinbase and go, hey, man, I got the 100 Bitcoin I want. Loan me $10 million. Loan me $1 million.
Right.
And now I'm doing that now. I am borrowing money below what you're paying for your mortgage, man. Okay. There's going to be I told Grant this. I think Grant's really understanding this now. Grant's real estate, every time he stacks Bitcoin into his real estate, he is going to wake up one day and the banks are going to give him cheaper money than the guys that are just stacking fiat into their real estate. They're going to look at the collateral that he's correlated and attached to his real estate and value that collateral more than the real estate itself because of its liquidity capability. It's instant. I can smash sell this thing on a Saturday afternoon.
It's crazy.
Or I can smash it into your wallet on a Saturday and buy super cheap real estate from you because nobody else can transact on a Saturday except me. That's a big old gap.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I bought a company, spent, I think it's $4 million on a Saturday afternoon, literally bought a company with Bitcoin on a Saturday afternoon from 5 different exchanges. I think that put me in a better position than the guy that was waiting to bid on Monday, right?
Probably.
The guy on Monday, he'd already missed his target. So the cool thing about Bitcoin is that it is a settlement deal. Once I send it to you, we're done. I have no worries about anything that's going to happen after that. It's your problem. And I like that kind of finality. I restructured along with 100 different men, the entire energy platform in the United States and Europe. There's no refunds. There's no chargebacks. If a hurricane blows through the Gulf of Mexico, the market now, there's no force majeure. It's like I bought 400 million barrels of oil. You're showing up with the 400 million barrels of oil, Exxon, because we structure the market correctly. And that's really what Bitcoin's doing. It's a restructuring of the market flows.
So would your advice to younger people, would it be to buy Bitcoin before buying a house?
I would never, buying a house is the worst investment you could possibly make. It is absolutely stupid. And if you ever want to do a podcast for your team, I will take you through the numbers, and bring your girlfriends and wives. The numbers will rip your face off. No one looks at the numbers. Okay. I've got a daughter that's lived in 14 homes. She does not know the difference between renting, the ones we rented and the ones we owned.
Oh, you didn't tell her.
Why would it matter? Did you rent this booth or do you own it? You rented it. You should be ashamed you didn't buy this whole convention center so you could do this 1 hour here. You guys shouldn't be buying cars for $80,000 either. If you make $100,000, you cannot afford an $80,000 car, man. Just so that you look like you got a big long cock. It's stupid. It's stupid, right? Buy an Audi, rent, Uber, buy a shitty truck, man. You don't need to look cool. Like I could have worn a fancy suit and I'm going to be just me, just exactly the way I am. I don't need to get myself in leverage to look like Billy. Most Billies fail. They end up broke. 98% of the people around you end up broke and unhappy. Okay. They can't even bury themselves. This is America and we can't even bury ourselves. There's very little dignity at the very end. So if you don't think money is important, wealth is like, I'm not a stupid guy. I should have enough power to have a voice that has some weight and meaning behind it, right? There's a lot of creation that's coming in your generation. You guys you would never go into a war without some Kevlar and a gun. That's exactly what money is. It's Kevlar and a gun.
Yeah.
It's ammunition, it's energy, it's fuel. I have a very nice car that got me here. If I didn't have any fuel in it, it's useless.
Right.
Okay. I am the engine and I need fuel in this. You guys are F-16s out there and you don't even know what your loading mechanisms are, the weapons, where are the weapons? What's my journey? Where am I going? Oh, I'm going there. No, I'm going there. No, you got to focus, man. Hone in, target, track. That is a tremendous lack of focus. Like people ask me, hey, because I'm not a brilliant guy. People go, how did you accumulate this much success? And it's, dude, I have focus. I mean, I am not smart enough to do 3 things at one time. But one thing I can do better than most people because I become obsessed. If you could find your obsession, if you can find that, obsession has served me extremely well. And I've had so many people, dude, try to walk me off the obsession. Calm it down, make it a little gray. No, I'm crazy, dude. I'm crazy good.
You just got to channel it in the right way, right?
It has to get focused. And you notice people that are really brilliant, but they're all over the place.
Right.
Well, then now you're a liability to everyone. But when you're focused, man, it's like, it's hard for you. Like right now, it's hard for you not to cut this interview because you're like, man, this is alpha, dude. This is really rich data. And it is most importantly, the most rich data.
I mean, you got me thinking, man, because like a lot of people say Bitcoin's at all-time high right now. And you know what I mean? Like
hit it yesterday, 118.
And they're saying like, well, there's a lot of fear mongering too on the other side of like, if you buy now, you'll
sell it all, buddy.
Yeah.
Sell it to me. Tell you what, if you're scared, when you are going to sell and you're going to sell to hands like me and my buddies, I have so many buddies in this space now. We will buy every fucking piece of Bitcoin you sell us. And you guys can go buy the XRPs and the Sleepy Ds and the DPB and the memes. I am going to get extremely rich.
Bitcoin maxi.
I am going to get so stupidly rich. And I wouldn't really call myself a maxi. The moment this trade no longer offers this asymmetric, you will hear me go, I'm off. I'm out. I'm not a forever guy. Okay. I will sell every Bitcoin and I will take this money and I will turn it into good use. It's the only thing I don't need another car. I do not need another watch. I don't need another villa. Don't need another wife, right? I can only go on so many fancy dinners.
Yeah.
I don't drink $8,000 bottles of wine. Don't care about it. What I don't have is enough high quality friends, high quality mentors, high quality people and teams. Hey, let's all go play poker together. When you're rich, man, you want other people to be rich around you that are nice so you can go hang out with them. And
right.
you want your buddies doing well. one thing you're going to find, one of your buddies is going to do really well, and you guys are going to get a little like, you support him, man. Okay. Like he's just got there first. It doesn't matter. This is not a race with anyone but yourself. Right? It's not a race with anyone else. You can't be me.
I've seen that jealousy and ego ruin friendships.
Oh, so it ruins the person. It's like the biggest failure people make in business is they don't first look at who they are. Like you have to inventory yourself. You are the asset. Okay. My ability to take action is a superpower of mine. Once I knew that, I realized, other people overthink. Okay. Once I know something, I don't need to keep telling myself over and over why it's real.
Right.
I need to move into freaking action, which is place a bet. Okay. Take action. Say yes. Okay. Like commit to the date first. Yes, I'll go there with one meeting. And then, I'm going to New York. I committed to a meeting in 10 days. Surround me with 18 other meetings. I just got to get out of thinking and into doing.
Right.
As soon as I do, with focus, I don't pull the trigger on the gun unless I got I'm not just, right? I aim, point, aim, and shit.
Precise. Your ability to take action. Why do so many people struggle with that, you think? Taking action.
Fear. It has to be fear. And it's interesting because the doubt, so you have a thesis, and the thesis is, she is beautiful. I need to go meet her. What you need to do is just bang. You've already made the preeminent decision. She's beautiful. I like her. Now you're going, what am I going to say? No, man, move right now. And then as soon, because the more you think about it, you're going to, well, that isn't really cool. And now you're like spinning down this little story with yourself, and you're having a relation. Just go up to her and go, dude, you're so beautiful. I'm scared to say hello to you.
Right.
Hey, Gary, I love the way you think. I'd love to figure out how I could work with you. Oh, whatever, but just move into movement really, really rapidly. And as soon as you do that, your confidence is going to grow. Okay. And this is very important on investing. This is why I say, I buy. Once I say, okay, I'm going to go buy $10 worth of that. Because now I'm in the game. I bought a ticket, right? I don't watch much sports because I don't buy tickets to them. But if I buy a ticket, okay, I'm going to watch the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm actively, I'm participating now. And looking at it from the sidelines, I'm not really in it. And I think you need to buy enough to really get your attention. So that one action, though, it got me out of, okay, and hopefully price goes up a little bit or whatever. I have a good experience. I'm not talking about taking blind action and like blowing your legs off, which many people do on a regular basis. But once you know something, play with it, test it. And that the action of getting in the game gets me over that first fear. That first, hey, when do I walk across the street?
Yeah.
So when do I tell someone, hey, I think I have some artistic ability. I had to go through this. Hey, I think I have some artistic ability. Well, I can sit there and talk about it. I can go read books on art, or I could pick a pencil up and start doing something. Right? Hey, oh, really? Let's go paint and just go do.
Yeah. Because there's so many people that read books and they don't take any action.
Yeah. Well, and reading is awesome. I don't think people read enough, quite frankly.
Yeah.
I mean, not like people, if you want a superpower, read one book a week. One book a week. And start with either Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill or The Greatest Salesman in the World by Og Mandino. And I don't care if you're a salesman or not. Every human being should read The Greatest Salesman in the World by Og Mandino. If you read this book and actually read it and understand it and do it, it will change your life forever.
Wow.
Forever. It is the one gift book that I'm like, man, this book really helped me become me.
It's about sales?
No, it has nothing to do with sales.
Wow.
Don't judge a book by its cover, right? Don't. But I think people do not. You guys are not reading enough. Learning is not sitting in a spaces and on X listening to so-called experts that you don't even know if they're experts. Like, check out your sources. Really careful. Do not take advice from anyone that doesn't have seniority over you. I do not listen to anyone that doesn't have more money than me.
Really?
About money? No chance. Okay? I don't talk to people about relationships who aren't happily married. Like, hello? Why would I ask that guy, right?
Right.
Yeah, I've been married 3 times. I have never asked my wife about an investment. I've never married an investment expert. My wife has no clue what I do, and I'm not even going to ask her. It's none of her business. This is my job to take care of the family.
So you don't talk about business at all with your wife?
No.
Wow.
Never.
So
It's
keep it
awesome.
totally separated.
Well, I'm not married anymore, but yeah, I don't ask her about her expertise. Okay. I don't interfere with whatever her deal is. If she knows about something else, I don't get into it. So again, I'm very focused. But I see people going to their parents, asking them for financial advice, and their parents have $70,000 in the bank.
Yeah.
I'm like, why would you listen to him? Okay. You need to be diversified, son. Oh, really? How'd that work out for you, Dad? Because you're broke, Dad. Okay. Like, diversity is not the way to make money. It's the way to protect money. People that diversify have lost their conviction on what it is they're doing. And it's okay. Maybe you got lucky. Maybe you're like, hey, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to have a conviction. I like these games. But some people, they make $100 million. They're like, I'm done, man. I'm just going to invest in real estate and do some of this and get my little dividends. That's awesome. But diversification, you cannot show me one human being other than those who inherited it. And I would say they were not diversified.
Yeah.
They inherited it. There is not one story of anyone that got super rich diversifying. In fact, Warren Buffett was so smart, along with his buddy Bill Gates. Warren talked Bill out of diversifying out of Microsoft. If he wouldn't have done that, he would be the richest guy in the world. Now that's interesting.
That is interesting.
Okay. He literally talked Bill into diversifying. Funny that story, because Warren ended up having 72% of his entire portfolio for stocks.
Really?
And everybody thinks Warren's Mr. Diverse.
Wow.
Extremely concentrated investor. Extremely concentrated. He actually has it's a really good message for you guys. He says, hey, he tells his students, think that over your lifetime, you will only ever be able to make 10 investments, 10 decisions in your whole lifetime. If you make 3 of them right, you'll be fine.
Interesting.
And that has been 90% of all the stuff I've done. I shouldn't have done any of it. It was a waste of energy. It was the heavy duty stuff, the stuff that could really hold my attention, and extreme concentration.
I like what you said at the very beginning about being a CEO and how hard it is, because I think entrepreneurship is glorified these days.
Yeah, one of the hardest things in the world to do, okay? Like, most people are not cut out for it. And if they are cut out for it mentally, they're not cut out for it experientially. I was not ready. People, oh, you've been a CEO your whole life. I was extremely immature. And until about 34, I was massively ill-equipped to be a CEO.
Wow.
Massively ill-equipped.
34.
Yeah. And then I was in England for 4 years too, but I was just immature and I was unskilled in certain areas. There's things I didn't know, but I was good at a couple of things. And that carried me through. Making money, I've always been really good at, turning the wheel. But I think the other thing is that I'm a really good CEO between like 0 and 100 people. At about 150 people, I become, as soon as HR shows up, I need to leave. Really, it becomes too programmed, and we start settling for the medium. And I actually just want to hang around with champions. I have zero interest in hanging around with mediocrity. I've never been that mediocre guy. I don't want to be the mediocre guy. There's plenty of people that can do accounting better than me and do meetings and speak and do all types of things. I'm good at a few things. And I just think you let your champions go champion and let the people that serve champions, the followers and the servants. And there's nothing wrong with that, by the way. I was a soldier, warrior, water carrier for many, many years. And then one day you wake up and you go, hey, I'm the chief now. But I know how to carry water too. Like, and you would love working for me because you're like, oh, wow, he's been in the trenches, man.
Yeah.
He knew the guy's response before I even went to the meeting. Gary was like, oh, I told you that was going to happen. And that's really valuable to have somebody there that's, empathetic, a la understanding, but also is pushing you.
Yeah.
I need somebody to push. Like if left on my own,
Even right now?
Oh, even today.
Wow.
Like this lady that's working with me, her job is to push me.
Wow.
Hey man, get my schedule, manage me. See, I need to be managed. Like,
Is that that's not due to lack of motivation though. What is you think?
I really don't know what it is other than I know that I work better when I'm in a smaller team and I am managed, that I'm more responsible to someone else than I am myself in a way.
Interesting.
Problem with guys like me is I have a daughter that's like me, and we can make a lot of mistakes.
Because you're moving so fast.
Well, I can make up for a lot of mistakes.
Right.
That's the problem. I can catch up quick. I'm okay with making mistakes because I am really, really comfortable with fixing them. What I'm not comfortable with doing is seeing an opportunity go by and I didn't play with it. That's really painful for me.
Right.
Seeing seeing Bitcoin and not taking a part of this, I couldn't sleep at night.
Yeah.
I literally would go to sleep every night going, what is wrong with you? Or what is wrong with you? You knew this was this is going to become $100 trillion asset.
Damn.
In my lifetime.
That's a 50x from
We will hit $1 million in the next 4 years.
No way.
We will be a $15 trillion industry within 4 years.
Wow.
Which is a little bit less than $1 million.
That's nuts, man. That is so nuts. So you're going to become a billionaire.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think the way Max Kaiser talks about it is cotillionaire. Cotillionaire means you're so close to a new event that the shift of power and money changes because you're so close to that innovative moment.
Yeah.
I think it's an awesome cotillionaire. Most certainly the trajectory of the Cardone name because of Bitcoin. And I do include my brother in it. My brother is going to make more money than he's ever made.
Really? More off real estate?
It's gonna blow his mind.
She became a billionaire off real estate.
It's going to absolutely blow his mind. Watch what happens.
Wow.
He will be staggered. And this generation of investor that's coming in here, you watch him because he is a subsection. I was before him. I'm always I'm a little crazy. Well, I'm not very conservative.
No.
It doesn't mean that I'm crazy. It just means I'm willing to really open my mind up to a lot of different things. And he's like hyper focused, and he will not lose any money. I mean, we go to casino together. He's betting 25 and I'm betting a little bit more than that. But his conviction, because of his ability to do this action thing, okay, I'll buy 100. Okay, I'll buy 150. Okay, I'll buy 1,000. And as he gets positive feedback from it,
yeah.
Wow, I like that. He just keeps going, right? And he starts winding up very fast. These people will not take the time to go, I'm going to wait back 4 years. I'm going to deploy 2%. Let's do a chunk. Let's do another chunk. Oh, I got a problem over there. Let me solve it with Bitcoin. Oh, I have this debt problem over here. Let me solve that with Bitcoin. Everything he ends up with will be attached to Bitcoin.
Damn.
His 10X medical business, it'll have Bitcoin stuck all in it.
I love that, man. Gary, thanks for your time today. I've learned a lot. I'm going to buy some more Bitcoin myself. Where can people find you and learn from you? Where can people support you?
Yeah, at Gary Cardone, I do spaces Mondays and Wednesdays. I do some YouTube things. On Sundays at 10:30 a.m., the thing I do that I'm most proud about, Sunday at 10:30 a.m., I know all you guys have great churches and leaders and theologists to go talk to, but I started doing something about a year ago in October. 4,000, 10,000 people show up on a Sunday morning, and we do what I call the church of I am, because I'm so irritated with all the churches in the world. And it's not a religious thing at all. It's a get your head right to not only be successful in business, but successful in life.
Yeah. I love that.
Love to have people there. Rumble, Twitter, X, doesn't cost anything. It's when 4,000 people showed up one morning, I'm like, wow, man.
Well done.
No advertising. And it's really the feedback I'm getting from 18-year-olds to their dads saying, hey, I'm watching this with my entire family on Sunday, and we're getting better, and we're getting richer, and we're happier. That's really cool.
We'll link it below. Thanks for your time, man.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, check it out, guys. Peace.